Hey there, my name is Bill, and in the description below, I'm going to be leaving all this kind of like evidence that I've come across in my own direct experiences that verify for me that Jesus and Mary are actually back right now, that Alan John Miller is actually Jesus, and it's just something I want to share with whoever wants to hear it, really. The testimony here is that, yep, they are back, but you can verify for yourself these things, not so much by seeing the evidence that it's actually them, but by listening to what they're saying and coming to realize who God really is. And once you start realizing that's what they're teaching and that's what you actually can achieve, like you can start beginning this relationship with God through your own conscience. That's why it's so immediately, directly true. You start realizing, wow, that's real. And wow, no other teaching on the planet right now, no other person claiming to be Messiah or Jesus has ever taught me anything about what Alan John Miller is teaching. This is what is mainly the biggest, you know, the beauty of science is that you don't need to have faith in something, you don't need to believe in something. You take an experiment, you experiment with that, and you then have something for you to take in your own direct experience for you to take. And even then, you might decide, I don't want to believe this, and go into denial. And this is something, again, I can see a lot of people um, I can see a lot of people going into denial because of the pain and grief and anger and all these other negative emotions, mainly fear, that they just don't want to feel. It's such a terrifying experience for a lot of people to begin actually feeling what's inside of your own soul. And I think because it's such a terrifying experience, a lot of people will just close down immediately. Like some people might even carry out an investigation process that, oh, is this Jesus? How can this guy claim to be this? Listen to him to a point where they are listening and they hear what he's saying really makes logical sense. Then get to the point, oh, he's talking about things that I just don't want to. I just don't want to engage in. I gave it a try, and the problem is I felt all this pain, and it's just such a horrible thing that I just never want. Like I've spent most of my life trying to get away from all of this stuff that I got inside of myself. Why would I try and go through that process when I've just spent most of my life trying to get away from that process with all these addictions that I got and distractions that I got? So this is the unfortunate thing that's happening in our world, and sadly, it's really like I've got to deal with my own grief. But I just want to announce that that's one of the reasons why a lot of people just not able to get past that, and they just go into denial, and then really kind of attack Jesus and Mary and go into further denial and try and make out that they're actually not Jesus and Mary. They must be nutcases and they're doing something very dangerous, like trying to open him up emotionally. So that's what I think is really going on in the world. It's just if you do manage to get over those barriers of um, desire to not want to feel any of your anger, fear, grief, or pain that's inside there, and you begin to really open up emotionally to the process of releasing all of that, like getting on a punch bag when you feel angry, allowing yourself to cry when you feel sad, allowing yourself to shake when you feel fear, if you're just walking around in the public, feeling really defeated, really out of control, and absolutely just so vulnerable and weak, and you let all these feelings happen and just be released. It's such an incredible process, and that's why Jesus is saying, like, those that come across divine truth are the people that are the most luckiest people. And the reason I think he's really saying that is that when we live in our spirit life, there's going to be a lot of people that might spend even thousands of years. And I can totally believe this happens, right? There's people that spend this extraordinary amount of time in dark places of the spirit realm, all because they aren't being humble about what the truth really is from God's perspective, when God is always there trying to bring all of us to what the truth is from God's perspective. So it's exciting times because there is so much to learn. I want to just point out, I hardly know anything about divine truth. I'm just reflecting the things that I'm learning now. I'm reflecting, but they are just wonderful things, and I really want to express that. Yeah, I might have huge areas where I'm being really arrogant and really unloving, but I really want to express this, and I really just want to keep it a nice, short, sweet video for people to see on my channel. If they see I've made the announcement, Jesus and Mary are back, this will be the follow-up video to say, like, hey, this is why Jesus and Mary just ain't getting recognised at all on our planet. So yeah,